Welcome back to Battle Cage. My name is Saif, and I'm coming to you with a summary for the UFC 300 that took place tonight. And I am gonna go from the very first fight to the last main event, give you my thoughts, my reaction, and impressions. I'm just trying to calm down a little bit because I lost my voice a little bit screaming. I've been on the live for a very long time. That was one of my longest streams. Before I do begin, I want to thank everybody who liked my channel, who supported me. Uh, I'm proud to say that Battle Cage Podcast is officially over 1,000 subscribers, and I am absolutely grateful to every one of you. If you're going to be watching this content for the very first time, please help me grow. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what your thoughts are. The the event was absolutely fantastic. It was crazy. It was filled with the woos, the ahs, and the walls. It was just a great event. So let's go with the very first fight. It started with Davison Figueroa taking on Cody No Love Garbrandt. The fight ended in the second round via rear naked choke, with Davison Figueroa securing the submission. The fight started well. I think Cody did very good in the very first round. He looked fast, he looked strong. However, when it came down to the nitty gritty, once again, I have to say it, and I have to admire the relentless takedown and pressure that Davison Figueroa showed, and it was evident, and he was able to secure the control time, as you can see here on the screen. Let me zoom in that for you. As you can see, 3 minutes and 43 seconds of control time for Davison Figueroa. With that control time, Cody Garbrandt fought hard. He fought well. He was very adamant about getting up. He made a one stupid mistake where he exposed the back of his neck. And as soon as he did, while trying to get up, have to give him credit. He wasn't, accepting of the position. He wanted to get up, but because he went too fast and too forward, he exposed the back of his neck. Davison Figueroa locked it in, brought him back, and he was able to secure the rear naked choke and ended that fight. Davison Figueroa gets the job done. Moving forward, we went into the second fight. It was Jim Miller taking on Bobby Green. And I want you to take a look at this striking differential of the head strikes. It was absolute murderville. It was 136 head strikes to 29. And I'm sorry to say, Jim Miller took a bad meeting. I felt very bad watching the card. That fight, if you will. And, the right eye, or not even direct eye, but the upper, cheek portion right under the eyelid. It was brutal. It was cut. He was bleeding, and the fight almost stopped, but Jim fucking Miller was able to go to the later portions, and um he lost via a unanimous decision to Bobby Green. That was a very hard fight for Jim Miller, and it was not the way you want to see a OG retiring veteran go. But this is life, and that's what it is. Jessica Andrade edges out a split decision win against Marina Rodriguez. The first round, it was all Jessica Andrade. She was able to weather the storm, but maybe slightly losing, but still in the fight. The second round, it started very good for Marina Rodriguez. She picked up the pace. She even down the lines, but Jessica Andrade once again was able to close the gap and give Marina Rodriguez the more damaging shots. She was able to edge out a split decision win. I'm not hating it, although I was backing Marina Rodriguez. Close fight, 89 significant strikes to 82, 35 to 70 strikes for Marina Rodriguez, but it was the body work from Jessica Andrade. It was the leg kicks 40-30, and it was the relentless pressure of control time, 3 minutes and 53 seconds, as well as one takedown. Yes, Marina Rodriguez had a possible submission attempt, a possible sequence ending position. It was not enough, and she lost that decision. Moving down along, it was Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. In my breakdown, I picked Renato Moicano as my dog. And one of the things that I said was the durability factor and that he can weather the storm. The striking advantage definitely favored Jalen Turner. And at one point, he even knocked down Renato Moicano. As you can see here, one takedown to Renato Moicano. However, take a look over here. It was the durability. It was the relentless pressure. 2 out of 6 takedown attempts, 5 minutes and 50 seconds of control time for Renato Moicano. And eventually, take a look over here. Eventually, second round TKO via ground and pound for Renato Money Moicano. Let's go. Sadiq Youssef versus Diego Lopez. My initial pick was Sadiq Youssef as a possible underdog play. However, if you watched my video with my brother on the reaction of the weigh-ins, we both loved Diego Lopez and we both said Diego Lopez. I officially changed my picks at the weigh-ins. Diego Lopez is a force to be reckoned with. His shots, his hooks, his uppercuts, his straights are a factor, and the fact that he wants to run it back with Movsar Evloev is fantastic. And I say, get it done, run it back. Let's go, Diego Lopez. He's one of my new favorite fighters. He gets it done via a TKO, rolling down Kayla Harrison, making her debut way back when. You can fact check me. I did a podcast with my friend. We both picked Kayla Harrison. Actually, I'm not sure if we both did, but I did. This was 2 months ago. Kayla Harrison, money line all over. I even said at the reaction video that she was going to get the job done inside the distance, and she did that via a submission rear naked choke in the second round. And phenomenal performance. Brutal elbows, 4 minutes and 51 seconds of control time. 51 head strikes to 2, 46 head strikes to 1. It was domination, absolute domination. Final submission for Kayla Harrison. Moving down alone, Kelvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. I was very high on Aljamain Sterling very on when the lines opened at even money. I was considering him at minus 170. I said he was a good play, and there you have it. A unanimous decision, and he looked good. He looked strong, and look at this stat. 8 out of 13 takedowns. Wonderful job. 10 minutes of control time. The legs, 12 out of 14. The head strikes, significant strikes, all favoring Aljamain Sterling. He gets the job done. Rolling down forward, we had Yuri Prochazka, who started slow, but he was able to get the KO in the second round. The fight opened up, and it was the leg game. Take a look at the leg strikes. 23 out of 30 leg strikes, all favoring Alexander Rakic. He looked very good in the beginning, and he let people know that that's what he's all about. I guarantee you, in his subsequent fights, he will be the pick, and he will be absolutely relentless, and he's going to get the job done. But once again, Yuri Prochazka weathering the storm, coming back from a plus 300 line at the end of that round. you know, imposing his will, going down deep, if you will, and getting a TKO win over Alexander Rakic. Take a look at these strikes. He was able to finish with 56 head strikes to 34, and he had Alexander Rakic absolutely hurt. Let's roll further. The main event, the main card started with Bo Nickel. We had a couple of people in my chat. Make sure you check out my live stream moving down and forward. I have pretty good, solid players who know what the hell they're talking about. Shout out to Emmanuel, aka E Money. I'm giving him the nickname because he called the over. The over 1.5 on this one cashes. And look at that. Bo Nickel was able to get the job done at 3 minutes and 34 seconds right after it cashed. So shout out to E Money for the overplay on this pick, and he gets it. He gets it right again. I have contacted E Money, and we're gonna do some business moving down along. So great play. Bo Nickel started a bit slow. I guess he was surprised by the relentlessness of Cody Brundage and his durability. As you can see, not many head strikes were thrown, but it was the control time of 7 minutes and 25 seconds with 2 submission attempts, and it was the second submission attempt via rear naked choke that gets the job done. I was absolutely disappointed in the next fight with Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. I believe Charles Oliveira wanted to play too much of a nice guy, too much of a, whatever. Arman Tsarukyan almost got in a fight with one of the people in the attendance. I don't know. The man was very hard pressed, and he was not going to be denied. It was a split decision loss for Arman Tsarukyan, and it was the pressure and the wrestling of 8 minutes and 41 seconds that could not be denied. The brutality that he displayed from the top position, 37 head strikes with extremely powerful and damaging elbows, opening up Charles Oliveira and making him bleed. And even in the third round, he still came out and gave him a hug. So I believe Charles Oliveira wasn't there. Although, if you go back and you look at the submission attempts, Charles Oliveira did have 4 submissions. He opened the fight with a guillotine choke, did not get that. He tried on the bottom with a triangle choke almost at the end of the second round, and a couple of submissions at the end. He finished the fight with a Darce choke, but it was little too late. And I believe with the decision here, once again, a bit disappointed, a very gut wrench. I had a big play on Charles Oliveira. It is what it is. Max Holloway gets the job done. And oh my goodness, this was the fight of the night. Give Max Holloway $600,000. I don't give a damn. Dana, give it to him. It is what it is. I didn't even watch the press conference yet. But look at these numbers. These boys threw volume. Max, once again, throwing total of 181 strikes connected out of 309. Volume. Max is that guy. 1 knockdown, 1 KO, because it was the ending sequence up until the last 5th round. With 1 second remaining, Max Holloway gets the job done. He points to Justin Gaethje. He says, right here in the middle, slug it out, and he gets it done. Phenomenal. Clap. Hats off. Max Holloway gets the job done. My brother was very high on him, and I should have been as well. Yang Jinan did a phenomenal job. She even leveled the lines. She even became a favorite for just a little bit, but she fell a bit short. The fight started with Weili Zhang in the very first round securing a rear naked choke. As you can see, 2 submission attempts. And believe it or not, but the way Yan Jinan got up, she was almost out of it. I mean, give her 5 more seconds, she would have passed out. but she came back. They woke her up um in her corner. I don't know what the hell they did. There was a bit of controversy. Joe Rogan was saying, are they gonna give her souls to smell? What? Is it ice? But whatever it was, they woke her up. She got back to her senses, and she was able to give Weili Zhang some business. If you look at the head strikes, 84-21. Body 13-4. It was the leg strike game for Yang Jinan. She definitely had some control time. She even took Weili Zhang 3 out of 3. Once again, she made the fight as close as possible. But at the end of the day, unanimous decision for Weili Zhang. And finally, oh my goodness, Alex Pereira getting the job done and making Drake rich even more than he needs to be more rich. But yeah, Jake cashes his bet on Alex Pereira, and it was a brutal, brutal one punch and done in the very first round. As you can see, sequence ending shot. The fight ended before it even begun. All the overs are dead. Fight starts round 2. Dead. Everything dead. Jamal Hill dead, although he made a post on IG that he's okay. Alex Pereira, no smiles, no emotions. Came in. He promised that Jamal Hill is going to regret his actions, and he did. I mentioned in my reaction video to the weigh-ins, ceremonial weigh-ins with my brother, that the emotion of Jamal Hill scared me, and I was off that track. Yeah, UFC 300, what a roller coaster. Crazy knockouts, crazy submissions. Shit went down. It was a good fight. It was a good event. 300,000 bonus plate, a dividend. And yeah, man, maybe they're going to have to raise the bonuses to 100K now, because man, oh man, oh man, oh man, that was crazy. It was crazy. It was a good moment. It was a good night. I had a lot of fun. Thank you all for checking out this video. Thank you all for liking, subscribing to my channel. I absolutely love you all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy it. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. I'm on a mission to get my health back in order, and I will be going to the gym as much as possible. And I urge you to do the same. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Life is too short. This has been fun. Congratulations to the 3 winners who have won my giveaway. You were doubts before the fight. Corey, Charlene, I believe, and someone else. I mean, it's been a long night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Can't even remember. Definitely those on, I think it was Asa, Janas, Anna, and Jassa, something like that. But shout out to you guys. Make sure you email me at battlecage88@gmail.com. Let me know your preferred payment. And yeah, like and subscribe. Battle Cage, we're here to stay. We're going to give you some good content, some UFC, some boxing, reaction videos, some thoughtful inside information. Yeah, let's get it done. Love you guys all. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a blessed one. Once again, your boy's out. Take it easy. Bye.